Hey my Squidlings, it's Katie here, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a kind of a wish video. I've had this stuff for a little bit now. I wanted to wait till everything came in before I officially made the video. But we're going to be talking about things that you can get really cheap on Wish and comparing them to the counterparts that they look like that are the legit products that are probably more expensive. So, we're going to be looking at three things. I do have something coming in the mail from AliExpress, but we're going to do a whole separate video on that one. So, thumbs up this video if you like Wish videos, and if you want me to do another Wish video, leave a comment down below and let me know something I should get, and maybe I'll do it. So, we've got three items here. We've got gel pens, we've got fine liners, and then we've got a brush pen. So first off is the battle of the gel pens. So first we've got the actual brand Jelly Roll pen. This is just the typical Sakura Jelly Roll. And I'm going to be testing them over here on tan paper. I could use black paper, but I have no idea where mine is right now. So, make sure this is working before I dive in. So this is what the Sakura Jelly Roll pen looks like normally. It's not like super bright, even though it looks a lot brighter on the camera, but it is a good white highlight. They're not super expensive. I think I got my 3-pack on like eBay for $5 to $7. They're probably cheaper elsewhere, but again, this is the name brand. And then here's the dupe, or at least I think it's a dupe. This is a Flowers gouache pen. It's really cute. I have no idea how you pronounce that brand name, but there's the brand name. And it looks very similar to the Sakura Jelly Roll pen with the exception of the pattern on the barrel. And the cap is a little different. So we're going to get this going because I've never used this. This actually came in a pack of 3 pens for $1 and then $1 shipping, so this is really cheap. That is a weird, how do you pronounce it? Chow? I don't know. But anyway, this is a gel pen. It says it's a gouache pen, but I'm totally not getting gouache vibes. However, it is pretty bright. On the camera, it looks like they're pretty equal, but in real life, the Sakura Jelly Roll pen is a little bit whiter, but honestly, there's not much of a difference, and if you want not 1, but 3 of these for $1 plus $1 shipping, so basically $2, this isn't a bad deal. You do get what you pay for, and we're going to be talking about Wish things later on in the video about like why you should or shouldn't do it. But, I just kind of wanted to make this video because it seemed fun. But anyway, yeah, $2 for 3 pens, and they're pretty good, so, they rival the Sakura Jelly Roll pen. Of course, if you've seen my gel pen review video, I am a little bit more biased toward the Uniball Signo, but I couldn't find a dupe of that. So next up is the battle of the Micron pens, and you might think, oh my gosh, how do you even tell the difference? Well, the new one still has the number on the top, and this one, the very well-loved one, does not. So this is my actual Micron pen that I did buy in a set of Sakura stuff. So, and they're both black. So this is a Sakura Micron, and then this is a 01. Pretty black, pretty nice. I'm super biased towards Micron pens. I absolutely love them, and I've never actually used these Wish supplies before, so this is like their first run. This is, oh, okay, well, what? Okay, straight off the bat, I don't know if you can see this, but it's got a, I don't even know, it's got like a clear tip. It's really weird. Compare it to my regular Micron, which it's got a dark tip. They are actually pretty different, even though they look exactly the same. Well, as far as I can tell, I can't even get this to write. So I'm gonna go ahead and say this Micron pen was a complete bust. It looks exactly, I mean, aside from this one being faded, it looks exactly the same as your regular Micron pen, but the only difference is the tip is clear and it doesn't write. So this was a waste of $2 because it was also $1 plus $1 shipping, but that's okay. It's for science, or it's not for science. It's for art, so that's okay. We learned, do not buy Microns from online. And then lastly, we've got a brush pen. Now, this is the Wish brush pen, and it's really pretty. I mean, it's got this, you probably can't tell in the video, but it's got this really nice, like, cherry blossom pattern on it. And it was by the brand Platinum. I've already taken it out of the packaging. Here's the packaging, and I cut it, so Platinum. Anyway, this, I thought it was a brush tip, I'm not even gonna lie, and it is a brush tip, but it's more like a felt tip brush pen. I thought it was a bristled brush pen, but that's okay because I still have something to compare it to. Here is the Wish brush pen. And you can get some really thick lines, and you can also get some thin ones. Be good for filling in areas, I think. This again was $1 plus $1 shipping, so it was $2 in total. And it's a pretty nice black. There are a ton of other types of brush pens, like with the felt tip. This is the one I'm going to compare it to just because they look close in style. This is the J. Herbin Cray pen. It's also got the felt tip brush. I think I need to refill the ink on this one. This one does have refillable ink cartridges. Honestly though, I'm liking the Wish one better than the J. Herbin one, and I know that this is not a cheap marker, so that's saying something. But then I've got, shoot, I don't remember. I got this in an Art Snacks box, and you can probably Google it. It's got this like funky looking felt tip brush pen. It's got a Japanese name on this, but I just don't remember the name, so I think it's by Pentel. We're just gonna say it's by Pentel. Maybe it's by Pilot. But this one is actually duo-ended. You can buy the Wish brush pen with 2 ends. I thought it was bristled, so I was going to get the one end and compare it to my Pentel Pocket brush pen, but it wasn't. So anyway, this one still gets thinner lines than this pen. And then lastly, I'm going to compare it to the Sakura Pigma brush, because this is the only other like felt tip brush pen I've got. Now this one is thinner, so the thinness test really won't count. Because you can get really thin lines with this. But the Wish brush pen, I mean, if you're looking for a felt tip brush pen, it's not that bad of a deal for $2, because I know all of these, none of them were $2. They were all significantly more expensive than that. So if you're looking for just a cheapo kind of felt tip brush pen, the Wish one's actually a pretty good place to go. I will leave the links to the items that I bought, and I will leave a link to the one to stay away from as well. Definitely don't want you to waste any money on that. So, as far as like quality and stuff goes, you do get what you pay for. That's just kind of a standard, especially with, you know, art supplies. I mean, this goes to show the Micron pen that I got didn't even work. The gel pen was a good deal. You got 3 of them for a couple bucks, and it does rival the Sakura Jelly Roll pen. It's pretty close. This one, the Wish felt tip brush pen, is actually pretty nice if that's what you're looking for. It's got a nice color. It feels like it has a lot of ink in it, and you get some pretty nice line variations. So those 2 are good deals. I'd stay away from any Microns, and from what I understand, actually the Wish brand Microns aren't waterproof, and the regular ones are, so you want to be wary of that. Also, I have Inktober book pre-orders, the art book of all my Inktober doodles. If you want to pre-order that, I have extended it by 10 days, just because in the production company, I guess they fudged up my order, so they ended up having to extend the time. So I'm going to extend the date because I want to send them off when the pre-order date is over, so you guys can get them as soon as possible. If you still want to pre-order, a link will be on the screen, so you can go do that. It's going to have 24 pages full of Inktober-y goodness. And if you pre-order, you get a bonus of a print, and you get 5 Killer Boyfriends buttons, which are like, you know, the masked murderers from the scary movies, with kind of like a boyfriend quality trait under them. And I'm not going to be making them in button form in any other format aside from the pre-orders. So if you want any of those, go ahead and pre-order. I'm going to try to keep this as brief as possible, but one thing I do want to talk about is Wish itself. You may wonder, why are things on Wish so cheap? Well, that's probably because they're ripping someone off somewhere. And actually, there was a video I was recommended. It was Simply Nailogical's video. She talks about how, you know, that could be people that are working for next to nothing producing these products, and so you're kind of supporting that. And it's not a super great feeling when you know the other side of it, so I just want you guys to be careful if you're ordering from Wish. Somebody's getting gypped somewhere, and that's why I didn't order a super lot of things. I just wanted to kind of get a couple items, see if they were worth it. The other item I ordered was from AliExpress, and I actually paid a lot more money for the item that I'm going to be showing you guys whenever I make the video. So I don't feel like somebody was gypped that much, plus I got a coupon for it. But anyway, that's not what this video is about. I just want to kind of tell you guys to be informed, make informed purchases. Don't support people who are gypping others. I know that Wish does sell a lot of knockoff, expensive brand type things. So, you know, you want to be careful of that. And I know some people are wary of Wish anyway, and that's good. You should be. Yeah, anyway, I want to thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you liked the video, don't forget to thumbs it up. Also, don't forget, you can join us here on our cute little squid pod by hitting that subscribe button down below, and then there's this little bell button next to it, that if you click that, you get informed on when I upload new videos, and I upload videos on Mondays and Fridays, so twice a week. Also, I do have a bunch of social media, and they will be linked in the description below as well if you want to follow me there, to keep updated on just small things of my life, and when I forget to post a video, I'll tell you guys and all that stuff. Plus, you get to see pictures and all that good stuff. So yeah, consider following me on social media. Also, I have a coloring contest going on my Patreon right now. If you pledge $1, you get access to any and all line art that I've made both now and previously, and you can color the line art of the month to get entered to win free art stuff from me. So all you have to do is pledge $1, color the line art, and then you're entered. Plus, you also get some cool rewards like works in progress shots that I don't show anywhere else on the internet. If you pledge into higher tiers, you get better rewards like prints and stuff like that. So please consider supporting the channel, and it supports everything I do, because everything I get on Patreon comes right back into this channel. So consider supporting the channel, and I would really appreciate it. So yeah, until next time guys, toodaloo.